Hey everyone, this is Kasoku here. So this is my first time playing Fortnite. I'm about 2 weeks in, and this is one of the first videos I recorded, uh, playing Blitz. So, um, what I decided to do is just screen record it, um, and show you what happened during the game. This is a reaction to the gameplay I already played, of course. So we're gonna start. So I have a challenge for this video. It was, as you can see,
Be sure to bring a towel so you don't get all wet.
oh, going too fast here. For now, I'll just keep it at regular speed. And that was Towley talking. Yeah, I bought the Towley sidekick, and I bought the South Park bundle. So the challenge here that I made for myself, kind of a silly challenge, but I decided to try it, is don't jump off the bus. I'm gonna wait till the bus pushes me out. And that's the Blitz map. It's going to the left side of the map, kind of short distance. And while everyone jumps off, I will go ahead and not jump off. I'm just gonna let it push me out. You hear the bus beeping, and there it is. So next to me, I'm a little confused. Okay, I see the victory crown. It probably is not an NPC. It's probably a player who is, just decided not to play. So I decided to go ahead, look around me, go into the shed, nothing. I always like to have two weapons on me. And if I could just point out again, I am a noob. I'm a noob at this. Just please understand that, not the expert here. But this, I just want to show you how can a noob with 2 weeks of experience win at something, whether it's Blitz, Royale, OG, Reload. And I've been able to win at all of them in solo here and there, thankfully. It did take me about 2 weeks to lose and lose until I start figuring out my own play style. So I did notice in this building there was someone there who eliminated someone. So I am going to try to sneak in. Let's see what happens when I go in. I'm gonna look at. I like to have at least two weapons, sometimes even three. So I'm still crouching. It's very dark in here, very dark, which is why I'm crouching. And I see someone there. I'm taking my time. Perfect. 3 shotguns and they're out. At least one was in the head, I believe. And now I have the victory crown. So at this point, I still don't know about victory crowns. I know it gives you extra XP. What I didn't know is that victory crowns, others can see it. So I think this has affected my gameplay around this time, around the second week, even prior probably. I have the victory crown, and it makes it easier for others to see you from a distance or up close. If you're trying to be stealth, they can see and hear you. I'm told they can hear you. Okay, so I'm gonna move this a little faster because the way I play is like this. I'm a fan of. So what did I play before Fortnite? That was 3-person shooter. Was The Last of Us, specifically The Last of Us Part 2. So I'm using the game tactics from that game for this. And look, I found a more rare chest. Lower it just a bit. So I love the chug. I always have a chug with me. I've survived storms with the chug. And here I have there's 1 epic weapon, 2 rare weapons. So I'm gonna stick with. I always like to have at least one rifle, and the other guns could be shotguns or the SMG, even pistols. A good up close weapon. So now I'm going to use stealth. Only recently, around this time, like 2.5 weeks in, I was starting to use stealth. At first, because you can see people, but stealth splash is really meant for a faraway distance. And sometimes even up close, people don't see you, especially if you're in the moment of the game, the heat of the moment. So I'm gonna try to get my second elimination by following this person. And I'm just gonna rewind it a bit and go back to regular speed. And I know this is very ghetto way of doing it, but please bear with me, people. I'm gonna try to get better software, get used to this. And there, it took them out. So I, as you can see, I accidentally used stealth splash. So I used it on myself. I came and I forgot to change weapon, and look, I splashed them. If you noticed, somebody was shooting at this individual, and then they stopped, probably because of the stealth splash. Probably decided, let me just stay away from them and focus on someone else. And this, I think, helped me to my advantage. I like my opponents to face each other. Then I go for the kill. But this one was not looking at me. Maybe got a little too comfortable. Took him out. So now I'm in the heat of the moment. So I noticed there's 3 enemies left. I'm gonna let them kill each other. Why should I get involved? Let them go after, let them hurt each other. And I'm just gonna wait till one of them gets eliminated. I'm using the hill to hide myself. Storm's coming, and there. Now I notice. So one shot to the head, and just like that, 3 eliminations, I win. I love this South Park. I know it's so wrong, right? It's anal probe. For the few of you that don't know, it's an anal probe reference to South Park, episode 1. And if you guys remember, in the one of the first episodes of Sopranos, they mentioned this episode also. So what I'm gonna try to do is, sometimes I forget, is always look at the match stats, so I could go over it quickly. Perfect. Okay, let me see. Okay, so what we have is 3 eliminations. That's all I needed. Some of you were saying, "Oh, that's not many eliminations for a win." There is a saying that I kind of live by. You play to win the game. It's all football reference. Some of you will know it if you're a Jets fan. And yes. So 3 eliminations. My accuracy. Look, this is one of the best accuracies I've ever had. A lot of these shots were up close. That's why. 94%. Damage to players 487, almost equivalent to 3 players. 12 headshots. In my understanding, you guys will have to correct me. When you use a shotgun, whether it has eight rounds or whatever, if 8 pellets, I mean, I think each pellet counts as a headshot. But I'm also told it doesn't, so I'm not sure which one it is. This is travel 675. This one I never really cared too much, but it's just there. No damage to structures. And hits, 62 hits, not bad. Okay, so my accolades, who needs bandages? So I did not have to restore health, though obviously I put my shields up. Win a match without losing health. I was never hit. If I was, then I would have the shield with me. Win a match without taking storm. I've done that before. That's good. Shotgun damage over 500. And then obviously the players remaining as I won. So this is not the first video recorded. Let me just play something in the meantime while I talk to you guys. This is not something that I recorded. I didn't record this first. Oh, that's a good kill. I recorded a couple videos, but because this is the first video I'm editing, I decided to go with a smaller clip. And I know it's kind of messy, this video, but as I make more videos, hopefully I will improve. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And stay tuned for my next video. And I just want to make a quick note about this last kill, the winning kill. Something I forgot to mention is I shot the person, they jumped towards me, and I blew their head off, right? I figured they jumped towards me because they wanted to stay, they didn't see me. And probably didn't know where the shot was coming from, or they jumped even before I got that first shot. I don't really know. Who cares about that? And they jumped towards me because they wanted to stay in high ground, I believe. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So it's good to get high ground in the game. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you do expose yourself when you're in high ground. You don't know who's behind you, and even someone who's below you, if they have good aim and hit you in the head, yeah, you get killed off. So stay tuned for the next video.